Life is precious. Life is short. Why not waste it listening to useless facts? In ancient Greece, throwing an apple at somebody was considered a marriage proposal. The first computer virus was created in 1983 and was called the elk cloner. The hashtag symbol is actually called an octothorpe. You can't hum with your nose closed. I guess not. So check this out. The world's largest desert is not the Sahara. It's actually Antarctica. Why? Because a desert actually refers to something that doesn't have a lot of rain, and it has nothing to do with sand and dust. The fingerprints of koalas are so close to humans that they could actually taint crime scenes. Carrots were originally purple. It wasn't until the 17th century in the Netherlands that they became orange. A group of pandas is known as an embarrassment. About 60% of your brain is fat. The longest place in the world is 85 letters long. I can't pronounce it, so here it is. Cows actually have best friends, and they get stressed when they're separated from them. Nearly 3% of ice in Antarctica is actually penguin urine. A tick bite can make you allergic to red meat. The longest English word that can be typed using a traditional keyboard is actually the word typewriter. Before erasers, bread was used to get pencil marks out. A group of owls is called a parliament. The inventor of the Pringles can is actually buried in one. Maine is the closest US state to Africa. It's possible to lead a cow up the stairs, but not down the stairs because of the way their knees are made. Saudi Arabia imports camels from Australia. The amount of copper in the Arizona State Capitol building is enough to make 5 million pennies. In 18th century England, pineapple was so expensive that people used to rent them as centerpieces for their parties. One piece of space junk returns to Earth every day. A duel between 3 people is actually called a truel. There are more possible iterations of a game of chess than there are atoms in the universe. In ancient Rome, when a man would testify in court, he would swear on his testicles. The original name for a butterfly was actually a flutterby. Your chances of being killed by a vending machine are actually way higher than being killed by a shark. It's illegal to bring a bear to the beach in Israel. The Twitter bird actually has a name. There's a town in Norway called Hell, and it freezes over twice a year. Snails can sleep for up to 3 years while waiting for the weather to improve. The word gorilla is actually derived from a Greek word that means a tribe of hairy women. The national animal of Scotland is a unicorn. In 2007, a guy actually tried to fake his own death to get out of a phone contract. The largest snowflake ever recorded measured 15 inches across and 8 inches thick. The longest time between 2 twins being born is 87 days. A cow-bison hybrid is called a beefalo. In 2017, more people were killed taking selfies than in shark attacks. There's a basketball court in the top of the US Supreme Court building. It's known as the highest court in the land. The voice actors of Mickey and Minnie Mouse actually got married in real life. In Portugal, it's considered rude to write with red ink. The dot over the letters I and J is called a tittle. A jiffy is actually a unit of time. It's 1/100th of a second. The entire state of Wyoming only has 2 escalators. There are more fake flamingos in the world than real ones.